JonTron in. Waterproofing my life with flex tape.
I hate it when my computer combusts because my own blood from my blood bag is spilling on my computer. If only there was some way to fix this.
Oh my god.
Of course. The solution was flex tape. Flex tape. Okay, have you heard about this stuff? I mean, this is basically, have you heard of Jesus? Well, even he couldn't do as much as flex tape, apparently. I had never heard of flex tape until I was in the pub. And out of the corner of my eye, I happened to catch this infomercial about flex tape. So I'm gonna let Phil do the talking for you.
There he is, the man himself.
Because I want you to be as sold on flex tape as I am. Disclaimer, I am not actually sponsored in any way by flex tape, although I wish I was. Call me.
That's how you get the advertisers.
All right, I'm just gonna let you enjoy this for yourself. Here we go. This is flex tape.
Hi, Phil Swift here for Flex Tape, the super strong waterproof tape that can instantly patch, bond, seal, and repair.
You gotta love, it's always a guy like Phil Swift, Johnny Starr. You never get a guy coming out like, it's me, Josefi Krakowski with flex tape.
Leaky pipes can cause major damage, but
Major and massive, if you will, emotional damage.
Flex Tape grips on tight and bonds instantly. Plus, Flex Tape's powerful adhesive is so strong, it even works underwater.
You still left the other one, Phil. You've done half a job and you got a full smile.
Flex Tape keeps its grip, even in the toughest conditions.
That is not the toughest conditions. That looks like you're going through a car wash. Who do you think you're fooling?
Big storms can...
That might be the toughest conditions. You scared me. That wasn't even... Does this have anything to do with flex tape? Are you all right, Phil?
Flex Tape is perfect for marine, campers, and RVs.
I love on these commercials, literally. It's like, you could just use this on anything. Open heart surgery. Guy's got an artery going. Flex tape. Well, honestly, what they should do in these infomercials is just tell you what it can't do.
Yeah.
Just tell you the 3 or 4 things that flex tape can't fix. A broken marriage, even then, shown to be slightly more effective than placebo.
Holy sh! That was good.
Flex Tape is super strong.
Oh.
Flex tape ain't super strong, Phil. Yours super strong.
And once it's on, it holds on tight.
I got a couple pictures of Phil in my house on the wall. May or may not have photoshopped his undies off. may or may not have photoshopped his wiener on.
Because didn't he do a follow-up? I wonder if this came up in the business meetings.
I've done it though, really. It's serious.
Oh.
It's a problem.
To show you the power of Flex Tape,
There's gotta be Phil Swift R34, right? I'm not gonna extrapolate further on what that means. There has to be, right? Unless it's like the 2 things that I found that did not exist, which, god damn it, those were achievements. No, I will not elaborate further. Boat!
I saw this boat in half.
So what does that have to do with tape? You know, okay, I want to tell me, how the fuck, what has that got to do with flex tape?
He's just gonna tape it back together. I mean, contextually, right? You have 2 halves of a boat, you tape it together to show the integrity of the tape.
I saw this boat in half and repaired it with only Flex Tape.
You repaired it with only flex tape. I'm sure you did. And you're on the boat! He's on the fucking boat! I'm sorry, does that say 12-inch wide flex tape used on both inside and outside of the boat? Oh, see, you gotta make sure to use it both on the inside and the outside.
Yeah.
There is no fucking way that the only thing they use to put that boat back together is tape. I'll eat my fucking flex tape.
Imagine everything
Is not advised. I do not advise eating flex tape.
you can do with the power of Flex Tape.
All right, I got flex tape, for real. Let's see if this works. All right, I no longer want water. Oh, shit!
Were you? What did you expect?
Okay, moment of truth. Oh, jeez. Come here. Come here, I gotta plug up those
Not the cat.
eyes. That nose is still breathing. There we go. all patched up. The next
Lost on me. I have no idea what that joke is. I have zero context.
one we have is Flex Seal Liquid. Let's have a look at this. Oh, great Phil, our Prometheus. What fire of knowledge do you bring to us mortals today?
Phil Swift here for Flex Seal, the easy way to stop leaks fast.
It's a colander, Phil.
That is something I would do. People in the Discord server would be like, Kip, why? I feel this, man. I relate.
It's supposed to have holes and leaks. What you've done is essentially you've made a bowl.
The easy way to stop leaks fast.
Phil, you make me angry, Phil. Could have just grabbed one of these, Phil. Don't need Flex Seal. Look at its curvature. The easy way to have a bowl
No, that is a pot, though.
without creating one out of a colander.
And now,
That's a pot. I mean, yes, you could use a pot as a bowl, right? Like, you make your mac and cheese, you take your mac and cheese in the pot to the table, and you just eat it out of the pot. I mean, you could do that.
there's Flex
I've done
Seal
it.
Liquid, this super thick rubber that you could pour right into cracks.
You could pour it right into cracks. You could do that. But why?
Structural integrity.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
Even dip all your tools for a tough, no-slip grip.
All right. Who's gonna start dipping their firearm magazines in this shit? Who's gonna make their flex tape magazines? But it makes the mag pull mags. It makes them more grippy.
Even dip all your tools. I can understand the other two. Like, there's some application, but how do you go from, like, you can stop water from going through cracks, weatherproof some of your outdoor materials, dip your tools in this shit, I don't know. This product is worthless in its current state. Now that's good. Just get that right in there. Just soak that right up. Now you
That's a lot of damage.
can basically see that this is a 100% improved product. Thank
I'm just sad for the drill.
you, Flex Seal. Grandpa been hitting the sauce a little too much? Think he's a little too old for that? Done. He ain't
Bold of you to assume that's gonna stop me from getting into the rum.
getting in there. Broken item. Fixed.
Oh my god.
To show you the incredible sealing power
I would advise not eating off of Flex Seal products or Flex Tape products. Not that I know the composition or if there's any adverse effects, if any. I would just not advise it.
of Flex Seal Liquid,
Here it comes. Here it comes.
we made this entire
boat!
boat and covered it in Flex Seal Liquid.
Another boat? Are you serious?
After a day on the water,
And he's riding it again. Phil, you did not just roll some Flex Seal on that and go out in fucking gator-infested waters. I know you didn't.
We already got TikTokers that do that anyways. They fucking walk with the swamp puppies. Just, I'll look at the swamp puppy. There's like 20 of them staring at him at like 3 a.m.
A disclaimer, multiple coats used here. We didn't just, slap some of that shit on and send it out.
and the inside is completely dry.
I can scarcely believe this is working at all. I can guarantee you in a minute or two, this whole operation's gonna come apart. I'm gonna fall in the water. I might go blind for life. All right, we got one more here. We got the Flex Seal Extreme Bucket Demo.
Oh.
Anything with the words extreme and bucket, you know it's gonna be good.
You may have seen a few people test Flex Seal.
Okay, he's gone. He's lost it. It's over. Phil, I knew from the moment I saw you slapping tape on holes, you might have had a couple holes up here you needed some flex tape for. You know what I'm saying? Keep the demons from getting out. Don't try. Don't.
Yeah, I cannot advise this. I could not do this. I'm not dexterous enough to do this. Kip, it's pretty easy. You lack my 2 score of dexterity.
Don't try this.
Or you underestimate my dexterity score.
Don't try this. It's not even a don't try this at home. Just don't try this. Phil, he's gone insane. He came in here earlier with a knife and a chainsaw. Please help. Send help.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot
That's
of
a lot.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not that much damage, really.
It's a lot of
Phil.
damage.
Could be a lot worse.
How about a little more?
Oh, he's going for the chainsaw.
Now that is a lot of damage. That's some emotional damage too. Look at John's face. That's some emotional damage right there.
Seriously, do not try, never attempt this. Phil has gone too far. He has sniffed too much flex glue, and now all he can see is Martians.
Well, that's a lot of of damage.
That's a lot of
It's gonna
damage.
leak.
I think it's gonna leak. I think it's fair to say it's gonna leak.
It's gonna leak.
Yep. it
My
leaks.
God!
It leaks. Definitely leaks. Go in the
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
water is coming out the bottom. It's leaking. Leaks.
All right, let's seal it with Flex Seal. All you need to do is just spray a nice, even coating.
All you gotta do, just spray that round, squirt it round, get it nice and even. Before you know it, you have your bucket back that you destroyed. You'll get that back.
If you test it and there's still a little leak, you may need to add a few more coats.
After all that Flex spray, man, you're gonna
You're gonna have so little bucket left after that many layers.
have no bucket left. You know, friends or family would ask me,
This is the joke bucket, right? You do this just to fill up a bucket, and you're like, oh no, it'll be light. And you do this to the new guy at work who, like, you know, it's the hazing, right? When you tell someone to go grab ice mix, and they're gone for 3 hours because they're like, they've gone to 3 different restaurants in the area trying to find ice mix. I didn't fall subject to it. I worked with the guy who did, though, and he was gone for like 2 hours from the line. He could not find the ice mix in one of the other kitchens in the area. Took pity on him, and you're like, look, just go back. You're not gonna find it. What is it? It's like an automotive. Go find some muffler bearings. Just to haze somebody new. Hey, go pick up the bucket. Bring it over here. Heads halfway across the lot, and it's just this.
why didn't you just
It's
buy
just-
a
it's
new
just
bucket
full
and
of-
not destroy the one you had?
Wow.
You know, I'd just turn to him and I'd say,
Yep.
speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Yep.
No
Yep.
replacement for that, I tell you what. Look at how.
You put some like leaves or like some nuts or bolts on top of it, make it seem like it's less heavy, or make it seem like it has purpose, but it's actually just a bucket full of it.
How it holds that water. It's just as good as new. I scarcely notice a difference.
Once it's dry, hit it again. Just give it time. Have patience.
Have patience. It's not a miracle product. Slap on that flex tape. It's not a fucking miracle. Slap it on with the might of Zeus. What do you just have some fucking patience?
Wow, we had to repair a lot of damage. Let's take a look.
Phil, you keep alluding to the amount of damage you've done to the bucket. I know you got a bit of a Rambo complex, all right? It's not that serious.
We'll look inside. Well, this is where the knife went through.
Oh, you're just gonna show that on live television? You got a full fucking bucket autopsy here. Have you thought of the family?
Wait a minute. Is that what I
that
think
on
it
live
said?
television? You got a full fucking bucket.
So why hasn't this label been used for VTuber Twitter? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's genius marketing, and a VTuber somewhere will use this exact. No! What have I spawned?
Bucket autopsy here. Have you thought of the family of the bucket? How are they gonna feel seeing that on the nightly news? Yeah, I bet you wish you were a little nicer to me now, huh? You used to call me Eduardo Squidwardo behind my back. You think I didn't notice, huh? I'm gonna give you lots of damage.
Yeah, don't do this.
I feel like I could actually kill myself this way by
Yeah.
stabbing directly into my heart. So I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, you should not. If you're holding the bucket differently, or if the bucket was against something and not, in the crook of your arm, it'd be different. You should definitely stop.
For real.
Wow, there's absolutely no leaks. It's completely dry.
Oh, look at that. The water's going in the bucket and it's being a bucket.
Now
My-
that's amazing.
It's the Team Fortress 2 skit. My God, this is a bucket.
Cameraman, you checking this out?
Cameraman, you see that? You see a couple turd stains and a jizz napkin in there? Never seen anything
Awful.
like it.
You know,
Gross.
Flex Seal is an amazing product. If you fill all the cracks and holes and you let it dry completely, Flex Seal works.
It just works.
If you do the thing and you do it right and you don't fuck it up, it works. It just works.
If you do it right and you don't fuck it up, it just works. Man, I've worked with people that is not a possibility that they can do.
Slap it on my butt. Keep that poo in for as long as you can. When it finally comes out, by golly, it's gonna feel like the best shit you've ever taken. This is Phil Swift with Flex Tape. I'm a prostitute.
Call for free anal consultation.
Wow! That was something else. Oh my God. That is
Let me die! Just let me die! Let me die in peace! I'm perfect! I'm too perfect! This is what happens when you try to play God! Ah!
That'd be awful to get out of his hair. Like, that'd be awful. All holes filled. That's the one, chat. Nobody send that to VTuber Twitter. VTuber Twitter does not need that as a post. VTuber Twitter does not need this as a label. No, they don't. They do not need this. Oh my god. That being said, if it's as easy as, hey, call me, all I'm saying, I'm still looking for that Bad Dragon sponsorship. Oh man, that was beautiful. Thank you for that, John.